Welcome back, you guys. Today is June 6th, 2022. Today's second video, how to plan a wedding on a budget, part 2. The groom's suit or tuxedo, the wedding, reception, invitations, and the cake. So you guys, I decided to take part 3 and part 2 and put them together. So I added in the groom's suit or tuxedo. So let's start with that first. These are the low price discount stores where you can find the suit, the tuxedo, or the shirt and shoes. So let's start with number 1 of the list, Burlington. I will look there for the suit. I'm not sure if you would find a tuxedo jacket, but you can check. And then if not the suit or the tuxedo, then you will definitely find the shirt, tie, and shoes. Ross, same thing. I don't think I've ever seen a tuxedo in there, but again, you may find either the suit and or the shirt, tie, and shoes. Didi's discount store, I would probably look there for the shoes. You might also find the shirt and the tie. Marshall's, again, like I said in part 1, is really expensive. I will look there just for the shoes. And then number 5, one thing to keep in mind is that if you find any of these items, but you want to keep looking, remember these stores will hold your items. Okay, so next are the high price discount stores. Number 1 is JCPenney. For the suit, you may also find tuxedos. You also find the shirt, tie, and shoes. And just like I said on the first video, they have really good prices on shoes. And they have a large variety to choose from. Macy's, for the suit or the tux, the shirt, tie, and shoes, you will find your biggest discounts at Macy's. Number 3, the Men's Warehouse, for the suit or tux, shirt, tie, and shoes. And I'm not sure what else they sell there. It's been a while since I've been into one. But I know when I did a search on Google for the tuxedo, the Men's Warehouse showed up. So I decided to add it into the video. Dillard's, like I said before, Dillard's is really expensive. Their clothes are good quality, but you're going to pay, okay, a high price, even if you receive a discount. So that would be my last resort before I went to the other stores. I should say after I go to those other stores. That would be my last resort. And you'll probably find the suit, the tux, like I said, the shirt, tie, shoes, and everything. But just remember, Dillard's is really expensive. Okay, so at the bottom, it says to remember to make an account with these stores online. It's free. You might have discount codes that you can use online and in the store. Out of these 3 stores, like I said a little earlier, you will probably find the best discounts at Macy's, whether you shop online or in store. Also, keep in mind, these stores price match their online prices, okay? If I remember correctly, JCPenney, and I know for a fact, Macy's. So if you see a deal online and you don't see it in the store, make sure you ask them. The wedding. Ask the local restaurants like Hungry Hunter Steakhouse if you can have your wedding and or reception there. Sometimes, you guys, restaurants will shut down the restaurant for the day of your wedding. Ask to speak to the manager or the owner if it's a locally owned restaurant. The owner may decide to let you have your wedding and or your reception there as a gift to you for your wedding and give you a discount on the food. Number 2, check the prices of the chapels in your area or the area that you want to get married, especially if you plan on having a small wedding. A lot of times they have a lower price. We found a chapel that only charged us $450. The reception. Okay, so even if you have to pay for the wedding and or the reception at the restaurant, they might give you a discount on the food, which I think I mentioned earlier. You might not have to pay for the event room for the reception, which means that you got the reception for free. You may just have to pay for the food. Number two, ask if the price includes the meal, the drink, and the dessert. If not a dessert, then the meal and the drink. If the meal does include a drink, ask what kind of drinks are on this list. Also ask if the kids' meals are a lower price or the same, and if those meals include a drink, and if not, would they be willing to include at least the first drink in that price? Number three is major. I'm just not giving you guys advice. This is exactly what we did. Why did we do this? Because we had two of everything. You name it, there was two of them. So we had no space. Okay, we were going to combine our households together. And as a matter of fact, we did that right before we got married. So we looked at places and found a place that was suitable for us. But like I said, the problem was finding where to put everything. We had two microwaves. You guys, it was insane. Okay, so we told our guest, instead of giving us gifts, please no gifts. Even though they are greatly appreciated, ask your guests to pay for their meal at the reception. Tell them that there will be a person or people that will be standing at the door to collect the money. And you have two options. You can either tell them, please, cash only, or if you want to, you can accept Zelle or PayPal. But just make sure that you keep a list of whom has paid and have a copy of that list at the door. Okay, so the only meal, or I should say meals, that we paid for were for the people that were in the wedding, and our wedding was very small. We had a matron of honor. That's what your maid of honor is called if she's married. We had the best man and one groomsman, and that was it. Okay, also for your suit, keep in mind if you shop a lot at the garment district, there are suit shops there. Go there and tell them that you are having a wedding to see if they'll give you a discount. And then for the reception, the other thing that we paid for was like the immediate family for the meals. Okay, but everyone else paid for the meals. They all had a great time. And like I said, it works. And you will save so much money. So next on the list are the invitations. Instead of going to a place and having someone else make the invitation and also design it, just in case we were going to be charged for both, we designed our own invitations. Okay, so first, let me start with number one. Put the information for the wedding and the reception on the invitation. That way, you're able to combine all the information in one place and save money. Most of the time on the wedding invitations, you don't see any information about the reception. Something separate is sent out. But a way to save money is to combine all the information onto the wedding invitation itself. And like I said, number two, design the invitation yourself. Print the cover page, the left and right side of the inside of the invitation, and if you want something on the back, and then take it to, as you can see, number three is Office Depot. We checked around to local places like Kinko's and other places that would print out the invitations, and we found that Office Depot had the best price. We stapled the papers together and gave them to them. And I believe we also included a flash drive because I think we were able to actually make the invitation where they could click and see it, like how it would look when it opened up and everything. Okay, but if you're not able to do that, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I am no longer that tech savvy. So I would just take in those pieces of paper, staple them together, explain what I want. And then if you don't have a printer, then take in a flash drive. The next and final slide is the cake. Number one, check the prices of your local grocery stores. The cake may not be the traditional tiered cake, but they do make wedding cakes and they do give discounts. Okay, and when I say traditional, I mean, you know how it has the layers or the tiers, right? It'll have the bottom, and then there'll be two pieces for the middle, and then usually you have the top with the little people on there. You may not be able to get that type of cake, but if you just want to have a cake at your wedding and you really don't care, then like I said, check your local grocery stores. Number two, Vons. Believe it or not, Vons has really great prices. Tell them that it's your wedding and ask them if they have any discounts. They make delicious cakes, especially the cakes with buttercream frosting. If you live in Bakersfield, California, the Vons out in the marketplace makes some of the best cakes, you guys, hands down. Okay, now how much did we pay? We went to that Vons that I just told you about out in the marketplace, told them that it was our wedding. We received a discount. They made not one, but two full sheet cakes. It was buy one, get one half off. So we paid, and this is no lie, kid you not, $26 for each cake. And like I said, they wore a full sheet, not a half sheet cake. So yes, before taxes, our cake or two cakes were below $50. So you guys, that is it. I really hope that these two videos helped you out. In the description, got tongue-tied, in the description box below, I will include the link for part one, and I will also put it down in the comment box. Well, you guys, that is it. Like I said, I hope that this helps you guys out. Have a wonderful wedding and a wonderful reception. And as always, thank you for watching Upfront and Honest Reviews. Have a great day.